For hours today, a Muskegon County mom attempted to defend herself as prosecutors described in detail evidence they say proves she used torture to kill her son. The 15-year-old, who was forced to eat bread with hot sauce, eventually became severely malnourished and died inside their Norton Shores home. Testimony ended for the day, but Vander Ark will return to the witness stand tomorrow. 13 Your Side's Josh Albertus is live in Muskegon tonight and joins us now. Josh.
Well, Elena, we watched today. Vander Ark herself took the witness stand, testified for hours today from the morning to the afternoon. There, she asserted that she never intended to harm her child, Timothy Ferguson, but prosecutors, on the other hand, spent the afternoon trying to build a case, laying out evidence, including pages of text messages to prove that these consequences, these punishments for Timothy, including eating hot sauce and hours-long ice baths, where they were deliberate, they were consequential, and they justified this charge. Earlier in the day, the medical examiner testified that Timothy was malnourished, dehydrated, and when he died was below the 1 percentile of kids his age when it comes to weight, meaning 99% of kids his age are above where he was. Now, he also, the medical examiner said, had markings in his stomach lining that likely meant he suffered from hypothermia at one point. Now, when Vander Ark took the stand, as she was pressed by the prosecutor with images of Timothy's condition just before he died, and when that happened, Vander Ark seemingly vomited at the witness stand, sending the court into recess. Now, a lot of the prosecutor's cross-examination of her involved her text messages, including between her and her older son, Paul Ferguson, who testified yesterday that Timothy had been forced to live in the small closet in their basement, about using zip-tie handcuffs on Timothy.
Care to read the bottom of 4227? That's Paul's message to you.
This is from earlier. He just won't listen or does something I didn't tell him he could. He just tried, claiming his zip cuffs were too tight when I didn't even tighten them to where there's no room for his wrists.
This is your response now.
Yeah, leave them as they are and I will check them when I get home, and you can tell him that. And if he lied about that, he gets himself in even more trouble.
You want me to keep going? No, that's fine. Leave them as they are, and I will check them when I get home.
You're doing very well with your examination.
Ferguson testified yesterday that what happened, or Paul Ferguson, the older brother, I should say, testified yesterday that what happened was per Vander Ark's orders, including those hour-long ice baths and monitoring Timothy, but often himself expressed frustration, including in a text where he said he was ready to kill the 15-year-old. Now, as you mentioned, Elena, we just caught up with the defendants, just in the last hour. They told us that this trial is going to continue into tomorrow. Vander Ark is going to take the stand again, and there she will be answering questions now from members of the jury. Live in Muskegon, Josh Albertus, 13 on your side.